Welcome back. My guest today is Dr. Patricia Farrell, author of It's Not All in Your Head, Anxiety, Depression, Mood Swings, and Multiple Sclerosis. Welcome, Dr. Farrell.
Hi, nice to be here again.
Thank you so much. It's nice to see you again.
Yes.
Tell us, why did you write this book?
You know, I went to make a presentation, and at the presentation, people approached me. It was from MS. People approached me and said, you know what? We need a book on this because too many people think it's a psychological disorder that they have, and they're not being diagnosed. So I figured, okay, this was a labor of love.
And you know, I've had multiple sclerosis since 1998, and I thought we were past that.
We're not. Not everybody has kept up, and unfortunately what happens is people take so long getting diagnosed because the symptoms wax and wane, and maybe they get something and they don't get it for 5 years or 10 years, and they don't realize that they have an illness, and they start feeling bad about themselves. You know, concentration, depression, all of that.
Because it is a disease that remits and relapses, it comes and it goes. Tell us specifically, why the name of the book, It's Not All in Your Head?
Okay, it was an example that was given to me. An older woman said when she was in college, she woke up one morning and she felt like her legs were in cement. She went to the doctor who said to her, how are you and your boyfriend getting along? And she said, it's not in my head, it's in my legs. So that was the title.
And you also in this book, I mean, it's, I can't wait to read it, by the way, but it's very interesting because you mention in this book why you believe it's very important for folks with MS to exercise.
Oh, exercise. Exercise has been found not only, you know, people think it's about muscles. No, it's not. Muscles actually seem to serve as glands. They produce substances that not only help your immune system, help your energy, decrease anxiety and stress, but also improve memory. That's the latest thing. So exercise, and you're going to do something for your memory.
Now, you've done a lot of work on the web with WebMD, and some of that was with MS work, right?
Oh, yes. And you know, in fact, I have a whole page on MS on my website, drfarrell.net, and we have a whole page of exercises that you can do in the office in your chair or washing your dishes. You don't have to go out to a gym.
Now, you have in here why it's not all in your head, anxiety, depression, mood swings, and multiple sclerosis.
Right.
This book, however, is not really only for people who have MS.
No, absolutely not. Anybody who has a chronic illness, all of the things that we've put in this book, they can use to help themselves. So it has enormous audience potential. So don't think it's just MS, it's lots of things.
And specifically, talk about some of the other chronic ailments or diseases that people have that could benefit from this book.
Well, I think absolutely diabetes. Look what we're hearing about diabetes these days. Diabetes is an autoimmune disorder. So we know exercise helps. Diabetics get very depressed. They get anxious. All of those things will help anybody. Sarcoidosis, another one.
I don't even know what that is.
Sarcoidosis is a terrible autoimmune disorder that's difficult to diagnose and can hit anywhere from the brain, the heart, the lungs. A lot of people get it in the lungs, and unfortunately, a number of people will die from it.
There are other things that you talk about in the book, vision problems, some balance problems with folks with MS, right? Did you want to talk any more about that?
Well, I think, you know, balance problems certainly can tell you, vision problems can tell you. If you have any of those symptoms, don't think you're being irrational, don't think you're being a baby, you know, go to the doctor, get tested. And if you have any questions, go to a neurologist and get tested.
How can people get the book if they're interested and they want to get it?
Right. The book is available on Amazon.com. It's also on Barnes & Noble. If you go to my website, I have 2 links there. Go to drfarrell.net, go to the exercise page, go to the MS page, and go to the links.
And you know, knowledge is power.
Oh, absolutely.
People have got to help themselves in a way. They've got to read, they've got to reach out to resources that could help them.
And here, knowledge is actually health.
Knowledge is health. There you go. Thank you so much. Dr. Patricia Farrell, author of It's Not All in Your Head, Anxiety, Depression, Mood Swings, and Multiple Sclerosis. Thank you so much for joining me to talk about your book.
Thanks.